Welcome back to Sushimi's House. I'm your loving host, Master Sushimi, joined today by my sweet sister, Ice Bubbie.
Hello.
And we're back with some more of the Outbound Ghost, where we are now starting Chapter 5, and specifically working as Quijano. So yes, we're ready for a new adventure. Beware fiends, for despite being your sole watcher, I will destroy you.
Oh. Hello?
Okay, so it seems like we're still very much the same.
Oh, still pet you.
Gotta pet the pupper. So there's a...
Just a grave immediately accessible.
Yeah. That was not there before. So what do we have of going on right now? Hold on.
Same figments. Unchanged.
Yeah, okay. Strange.
Why?
Was this not what we're supposed to do?
I actually, you know what? I don't know. I don't think so. It's level 70 and we're like 50.
Oh. I did not realize that.
Oh. Oh, no. Maybe we'll do okay. No, we won't do okay. I've also needed to pee forever.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was like, oh cool, we're about to be ready, done, an hour, great, and then looks like things are gonna take a little bit, but we'll go a little bit over and then it'll be okay. And you're like, got another 20, and I was like, yeah, yes, but I didn't want to just like walk away and pee though. It'll be fine.
You in particular.
Yeah, I don't know if this is what we're supposed to do. Like, it's not impossible, but I don't know. Like, literally don't know. I should clarify.
Yeah.
This is not doubt. This is I don't know. I am unsure.
Well, no, this is spite. This is doubt.
Is it okay? This is me leaving.
Wow.
I just hate this plant. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't remember liking them a whole lot.
Well, I mean, to be fair, this time it's not going as terrible.
What does bind do?
I don't know.
Quick. Prevents you from acting. Oh, cool.
Oh, wow. That sucks. Just straight up one of our attackers. Thanks. Couldn't have been Bob, huh?
Ooh.
That's the thing. It's like, Bob hits hard, but we usually are using Bob for not hitting. We're usually using Bob for like, hey, can I have some of that SP you're not using? Cool, thanks. Oops.
My dude needs a max heal.
Ooh, yeah. Got bullied during that bind.
Alright, well. Eat a dick. Eat
Why?
1,000 dicks even.
Again? Sorry, I'm not trying to be quiet. I already
I'm trying
realized
to determine which is the best way to fight.
Well, that, but also, like, I realized almost even halfway through this recording, like, oh, I don't have a lot. Like, I didn't have a lot of stories packed. No recent,
I'm sorry. Yeah.
No recent funny stuff. So I've been like, what do I talk about? What do I say? So.
Nah, I feel that.
At
least during Sifu, I had the excuse of like, guys, I'm trying to focus. I'm so
right,
sorry.
and I actually found stuff to talk about. But we did record Sifu just yesterday. So between yesterday and today, not a lot of funny stuff happened in my life. I went to work. I continue to train the new person who is good. I like training her. I yet again was given more patients than I asked for, despite me specifically telling them, hey, please don't give me too many. I'm training somebody. I used more than half of my lunch to catch up on my work. Yeah. Nothing not funny. I just went to work.
Yeah, no, I get that. I don't really have a job that lends itself to like good stories.
I mean, I did have I had a patient who him and his wife were just like delightful. It did suck because that appointment took me, no joke, like an hour. Like they really did just talk a lot, which is fine. I mean, he had a lot of questions and a lot of concerns, so it's like fine. I mean, that's what I'm there for. And thankfully he was actually the last one of my day, so it was like, you know, the wife at some point was like, quit asking so many questions. Like she's got other people to see, and I, you know, almost was like, no, and I was like, I'm not gonna say anything because then they will never let me go. But it was funny because he was you know, I follow up with him after he's been in the hospital and kind of talk about what happened in the hospital, and I was like, okay, so just like reiterate, like you were having chest pain, which is why you went to the hospital, and such other symptoms and yada yada. And he was like, yep. I was like, great. You know, I did my research before I went into the room, talked to them about that for a while, and then I step out, talk to the doctor, like fill him in, come back into the room, and the doctor's like, so you were having chest pain? And the guy goes, no. And the wife gives him this big wide-eyed look, and the doctor immediately is like, so then why did you go to the hospital? You know? And the wife had to be like, no, okay, he was having chest pain, he's not having any now, he's just being a doofus, basically.
He's lying. Like a liar
she was like, look, the reason I come to these appointments is because
he lies.
He will be at home rolling, you know, oh, my chest, oh, I'm in pain, oh, woe is me, life is happening, call me a stretcher. And then we come in and he's like, I feel great. He's like, I have to like remind him that he was in fact hurting at some point, and he was like, oh yeah. I'm like, what the hell? She's like, this is why I'm here. Like, it's not me trying to talk for him. It's just like, I have to. Like, well,
dude just gaslights everybody, including himself.
And to be fair, it wasn't even him trying to be like, wee hee hee. If I say I don't have chest pain, I don't have to have anything done. Like, he clearly cares about his health. I think there was just some confusion about, you know, it seeming like we were saying, hey, are you having chest pain right this instant? And he was like, no. And it's like, all of us were just turning to him like, hello? Don't lie. That does genuinely happen, though, and I hate it. Especially when I was a student. It just killed me. Walk into a patient's room, ask them whatever questions, and for example, I would be like, any chest pain? And they would go, no. We're great. No chest pain. And then I would...
Jumped up 2 levels.
Nice.
We did do it.
Good job.
Patient punch.
I would leave the room.
Where you punch your patients.
I would punch my patients. No, I would leave the room, talk to my preceptor, and they go, are they having chest pain? And I would so confidently, no. And then they walk in the room. Any chest pain? Yeah, I'm having some pressure, some tightness. I'd be like, honestly, fuck you. Honestly, fuck you. Really.
Outrage.
Because now I look like a liar. I look like I didn't actually do my due diligence and ask you the right questions.
Mimicry. Vine Pierce. Field Revive. Max Field Poison.
Whoa.
Wow. I mean, that's pretty dope. Fairly expensive.
Yeah.
But, like, I guess you could, like, Max Field Poison and then Mimicry to be a different thing.
Yeah. But yeah, no. So, like, I have reached a point where I'm like, I just accept that sometimes I'm gonna look like a liar, and that's fine. Because it's the same thing.
Yeah, like, I'm confused.
That mirror still, I guess... Oh, wait. I guess that's changing your name, but right now you don't have a name you can change, maybe?
Yeah, but I mean, we had access to it as Adrian at some point.
That's also true. What are we doing? Oh.
Eris Forest.
Okay, so I guess go get a key in Eris Forest.
I mean, the gate that she's talking about is fully open.
Oh, then. Well, then. What you doing, girl?
I think that's just something that hasn't updated because we definitely picked that up when we were still pro tag.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want to look up chapter 5 and see like if there's something we're missing?
I mean, this is assuming I can find anything at all.
Oh shit, yeah, I forgot that's how this game.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, with this game being not the most popular, there's a lot of just like, well, we don't know this yet.
Oh, I forgot that I guess apparently met this guy that we're playing right now.
Yeah. He was in in one of the buildings, but I don't remember where. Up in here? No, this isn't. Crafting station.
So, this is, if I'm reading correctly, just a like post-game bonus where you can go around and hire characters.
Hire?
Players can travel around in Outbound and even hire characters as their followers.
What does that mean?
Yeah, when Adrian finally recovered his memories at the end of chapter 4, the players can begin a 5th chapter after the credit roll and play Quijano. I mean, again, unless there might not be enough info because maybe not a lot of people play it, but like, I don't know.
I'm mostly just curious.
Okay, there is a boss to fight at the end of this.
So I guess if you get all 5 Apex things or whatever.
Yeah, so... Unless I'm... What up? Oh, I'm sorry, no. This is Paper... Wait, is this Paper Mario? What? Hold up. No Paper Mario.
Amazing.
Amazing.
The game that we're not actively playing.
Not the one we're playing. Not that one.
Marvel. Okay, so, I mean, this cave isn't it. Not a whole lot of direction, gotta say. I mean, they tell us that there's these 5 Apex things, figments, but don't really give us a lot of information on where they might be. I mean, I guess presumably they're wherever you had those boss fights.
Yeah, I think so. It's just kind of, I think, you going back around, really, like genuinely, it's just you going back through the game as this guy.
Yeah, I just don't remember where those boss fights occurred.
And I'm having a hard time finding like an actual guy where it's like, this is where you need to go in chapter 5.
Right.
I am, however, finding reviews.
Yeah.
Are
they not so glowing?
No.
Wow.
I mean, from what I can congeal, people's thoughts are like, the plot is just so there and not there.
Yeah, that's fair.
I like this character design a lot.
It's great character design.
I love it. I just am like,
I wish we knew anything about them.
I know, like, I mean, there's videos, but like, I'm not gonna play a video right now.
I mean, that's fair. Wild to just like sit and watch a video right now.
Well, I mean, if I do it silently, I guess. I did this the other day for like a playthrough or something. I don't remember.
I think it was a Sifu thing.
Oh wait, no, this is part 5. That's not what I need.
Again, part of the issue I'm running into is like I don't really remember where we fought these bosses.
So, we may need to genuinely do a little bit of research. Like, maybe we say some thoughts now. Come back to this, like do some research, come back to this, and see if we can do like, oh, well, maybe you have your thing. Okay. Because we didn't do this before, right?
Yeah, no, I forgot about this little corner of the world. Send help.
Send help.
See, but like, did we ever run into a point where we didn't have enough of those?
Not toward the end anymore, no.
So like, is there a secret one of those guys that like will send us somewhere we couldn't reach before? I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I thought we had done the thing where your character's like, oh, boss.
Oh, warbly warbly warb.
Yeah, which at this point, like...
Yeah, I mean, we got like 2 minutes. I think I'm just gonna find a save point. We'll go ahead and call it.
Wait, is it? Oh, yeah, you're right. I can't do math. Wow, I can't do math. Yeah, so I mean, I think we'll come back to it, even if it's just to be like, hey, we did our research, here's what we found. If anything because I tried really hard not to read too deep into any like review or anything when I was like trying to find this, but from what I like surface level saw, I mean, I'm gonna have to agree with some of these people who are pretty disappointed, like, if what they're saying is true.
I'm curious, can you just like...
Yeah.
Yeah, you can teleport us home, dude.
Oh, there's a
the
car.
Car that claimed our lives.
Presumably the car we...
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Because from what we can congeal, main character, in this case Tsushimi, came back to town because we hadn't heard from our family, right? Like we left town because we got so savagely bullied, or just we were not welcome, so we left. We were like, hey, you know what? We haven't heard from our family. We should probably go back and check on them. Come back. I guess die. Like car crash coming into town. Eventually come to as a ghost. And then, you know, we don't remember anything. Plot carries on. I think kind of interesting to have us play the main character in the first place.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we even joked about it literally at the beginning of this recording session. We were like, man, we haven't played main character in a while. We have been Adrian for so long.
Yeah,
and now it's like oh, well, now we know why, because they wanted that big reveal, but it's like, then why weren't we just Adrian?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, there's a lot of just like, hey, why this in this game?
Why did Mary start being able to see apparitions and control figments? You know?
Yeah, a good point.
And like, her and Michael ascended, so like, we'll never know. But like, you know, okay. It's a lot of like, you have to assume, you know? We assume that the ability to control these came from that cult group, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, who spilled the beans? Why did non-Aragians start being able to do it? Or was it kind of like Kyle or whatever his fucking name was?
Yeah, it's like, why even introduce the Varangians at that point?
Also that, you know? Also, what happened with Kyle? 'Cause, I think here's where I'm confused, right? So we were playing the story backwards as Adrian because it was trying to show to us like, hey, this is Adrian's perspective. Here's what's happening with Adrian. However, what's confusing to me is, okay, well, if that's the case, like, the story didn't stop anywhere that made sense. Adrian was still on the run. Us, Tsushimi, were like, yeah, we still got a lot of work to do. And our sister was like, yep, and we're right there with you. Shirley disappeared. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I can't even, like, really remember what last happened to who we thought was the main character in the main gang, but I guess not.
Yep. So it feels like, thinking back, maybe the creator of this game was like, well, every protag needs a female sidekick. Yeah, like maybe they watched a little too much Pokemon growing up. Because at first you're like hanging out with Mary.
Right.
And then you kind of separate briefly.
And then you hang out with
and
Shirley.
You are Mary briefly, and you pick up Linda.
No, Shirley first.
Sorry, yes, you pick up Shirley. At which point you separate from Mary.
Yes, you separate from Mary, you pick up Shirley, and then you also even pick up whatever the other girl was, the one with the short hair and the beanie. Greg's friend.
Yeah, Greg's friend.
Yeah.
Who, again, like, her shit kind of became irrelevant.
Yeah, it looked like she was kind of unpacking some stuff too, and that kind of was put to the side.
Like, I get that it would be tedious to be like, we have to resolve everybody's burden, but like...
It kind of feels like nobody's was, though, minus like Mary and Michael, and then Craig.
Yeah, literally, and Craig's granddad.
Greg's
literally
Grandpa
just
Craig.
Them. We don't find out what's going on with Bill. Like, why is he setting up these campfires? Why has he not passed on despite having died before anybody else? Why did he die? How? Whatever.
Yeah, true. God, yeah, because he's Frank's childhood friend. Yeah, wow. A lot to...
There's a lot of people who, we just don't understand what their burden is. Like, there's a dog ghost. What burdens does the dog have? That's fucking me up, and it has been the entire game.
That's just a choice. That's just, they were like, every game
they're like,
he
will put a dog in it, but like,
you didn't think about the implications
of that are so grim.
You didn't think about it.
This dog has regrets.
Not enough treats.
Not enough treats, not enough belly rubs.
Oh, that's sad.
I guess we'll call it here for now. We're gonna do some research and maybe come back to this one.
Yeah.
If only just to do like a crazy boss rush where it's just like here.
A boss rush and a debrief.
Yeah. But thank you so much for joining us at Tsushimi's house. As always, I've been your loving host, Master Tsushimi. If you like what you saw, make sure you like these videos as you go along. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you get these videos in your sub box, and ding that bell so you get a notification when they're in your sub box. Beyond that, there's also my Twitter, at Master Tsushimi, where I like to tweet fun stuff about video games, the occasional meme here and there. Most importantly, pup updates about my pup, Mr. President, aka Theodore Roosevelt, aka Teddy. Sorry, y'all, I got hiccups. Trying to get them to go away now. Second most importantly, though, I tweet when and what I'll be streaming over at twitch.tv/MasterTsushimi. As of the time of this recording, we're getting pretty close to finishing up Pokemon Violet. At least I'm pretty sure we're close to finishing up.
Yeah.
So go check that out. If you already have checked that out or any of the other things that I mentioned, first and foremost, thank you so much. It means the world to me. But also, make sure you share it with friends, share it with family, share it with foes. Really anybody who you think would be into it, because we want to grow as a community. We want to be loud and proud here at Tsushimi's house, and the best way to do that is going to be through your word of mouth. So with all of that being said, thank you so much once again for joining us. I'll see you in the next video, set of videos, or stream as is appropriate, and in the meantime, hope you take good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You gotta know you're in for something special. You gotta feel it in your bones. Oh, you're gonna find what you need all in time. If you're looking for it, na 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 na. If you're looking for it, na 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 na.